Hi, it's Carrie Cordy. It is Wednesday. Um, Jesus fucking Christ. It's February 8th. I've been on hormones for 9 months. Well, on the 5th it was 9 months, so it's a little bit past that. Um, this bra is a little bit bigger than how big I am. My hand's still broken. But I think I'm looking good. You can see that my lats are going down. And with this bra, like I had this bra, bought it like 8 months ago, and there was a lot that hung over, and it really kind of stretched around me. It doesn't do that anymore. I'm down to a size 5. When I first started buying clothes, I was really buying a 12 to a 13. A lot of it was due to the length, but it was my waist has changed quite a bit so. And the heavy labor job that I have, I was so worried that I would gain muscle mass. I'm still losing it, not as quickly, because you can kind of see that, yeah, it's there's still definition there. But when I do have my tits still. Uh, Hope they still keep coming. Anyway, speaking of tits, I always liked small breasts on women, and I would like larger than I kind of liked back when I was attracted to women. It's There's so much about being transgender that it bleeds into every aspect of life. Every association I have with life is based on people treating me and telling me that I wasn't what I said I was, and what I that I wasn't what I felt I was, and that I had to react to the world and see what was okay so that I wouldn't get noticed or stand out. And I spent a lot of my life this way, and a lot of late in life trans people do. Once again, there's a book I'll recommend. It's at my local library here. It's called Transition and Beyond by Reed Vanderberg. I think you should read it. Um, it for me it put into words, and it touches upon so many things that I couldn't really even realize and put into words. But for the person that has that trans person in their life, and it kind of affects you more than you think it would. And it's a good book to read. It's a really good book to read because it kind of puts things into perspective. And he's a female to male therapist, and so if anybody that should be able to put it into words, he does, and very eloquently. Um, 9 months. So that's 90 days to go until I'm eligible for the bottom surgery. And as of yet, I'm still having problems with going on the injections, and plus them approving the finasteride, which is going to help get my testosterone lower, which it needs. Um, I need to make a phone call because there's a doctor a few towns away that I just got referred to, and they haven't called me yet for the appointment. I need this appointment. But once this is out of the way, I can start trying to get my surgery scheduled, and it's something I'm pushing for now, but it's in such an early stage that time frames are just such a whim and a fancy. I might as well be dreaming as a little girl in high school. Um, for the most part, right now, life is good. I Yesterday I spoke to my good friend, the one I kind of mentioned in the video several videos ago, and things are really kind of touchy between us. For the most part, it's gotta keep a distance, but I'm not sure. I don't think that the friendship is just over, but it was a hard cold slap, I think, for both of us. And I don't want to talk about it, give details here, because you know what? This shit just happened. And, like, in a meeting today, somebody said, sometimes I just gotta to just shut up, keep my mouth closed and roll through it. You know, that's not exactly what they said, but that was it. That was the point. So, for right now in this situation, I'm just gonna shut up and ride through it. We'll see what happens. Because as far as it goes, this person does watch these videos, and you know, my feeling that I love you hasn't changed. I don't think that will. But as far as you would think, the motivation behind it isn't really that star driven. There's been a change, and it's not something that was just instant. And people out there, I'd hope that you know what I'm talking about. Um, you just get through life as soon as you are able to deal with it. You get through your problems as soon as you're able to deal with it. And it's a two-way street, if, and, you know, my good dear friend, we both got our shit. And, I've been relying a little too heavily upon my friend. So this is kind of good that this happens in a way, because it's going to equalize whatever, you know. There's a balance that needs to be reached, and that balance hadn't been there for a bit. So, as hard as it is, I'm keeping my eye out for the balance. I'm going to always look for the balance. Life. It keeps going. Right now I'm happy. Thank you. I'll talk to you, and you, everybody later.